Hi guys, how are you doing today? How are you? Good. So we're almost prepared. Good. So, should be good. How are you today? You can come into a sit that feels comfortable to you. And we're going for 25 minutes of meditation and 5 minutes of Shavasana. It will be somewhat unguided. At least I will take you to Shavasana. I will take you out of the meditation again and I will quickly explain what it's going to be about. I'm Marcel, and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Woo. Hello there, guys. And Shawn is here for energy, entertainment, and motivation. I'm here for the instructions. And today we are going to be at the top chakra. And yeah, it's going to be exciting. We will sing some mantras. So probably if this is your first yoga lesson, later on it will be intense, it will be woo-woo, it will be everything like that. So keep that in mind, I will tell that one more time. But right now we're going to meditate for 25 minutes, then 5 minutes of Shavasana. Enjoy that and see you afterwards. So come to a great sit for you. Sit up on a sitting pillow or up on some books. Breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. And focusing on your breath. So not really breathing in deep, but just focusing on your breath, being your natural breath. And effortlessly, if thoughts are coming up, just come back to your breath. And if thoughts are coming up, come back to your breath again and again. And that's how we meditate. That's how we meditate here, right here, right now. Good. Enjoy. Again, I will get you back to Shavasana and then out of the meditation. So it's unguided, but I'll guide coming back out of it. Enjoy. And slowly shifting yourself into Shavasana, lying on your back. Take your time getting there. Allow your cup of yoga, welcome in. We're going for 5 minutes of Shavasana right here, right now, lying on your back. Extend your legs, toes are facing away from each other, arms are lying by your sides, palms are pointing towards the sky. Just release the focus of the breath right here, right now. And slowly start to move your hands, start to move your feet, your toes, your fingers. Open your eyes. Maybe stretch yourself a little bit and come back out of it in your own time, in your own rhythm. Good. So, quickly changing the setup here a little. And then we're coming into yoga. Good. Whoop. So, today we're at the top yoga chakra. And this is very interesting. So, let's see. And welcome in again. I'm Marcel. And I'm not alone here, but I'm Marcel Shawn. Shawn is here for energy, entertainment, and motivation. I'm here for the yoga instructions. Today it will be a little different because, we're at the top, at the crown chakra right now, at the 7th chakra. So what does chakra even mean, right? Chakra means like wheel. And these are energy centers throughout our body, and we have a lot of them. We have more than 7 of them, but the main 7 kind of like at the same place, and you can just decide for yourself if you like to stand right now after sitting for so long time, if you have been sitting, if you have been joining in the meditation, or you can move your body a little bit if you like meanwhile listening to me. That's all right. And the 7th chakra is a little bit different than the others, in the case that the 7th chakra is developed throughout your life, and the others chakra, 10,000 lotus petal chakra, exactly. And thank you for being here, your cup of yoga, by the way. And it doesn't have sound to it. That's what I wanted to say. It doesn't have a sound to it. All the other chakras have a sound to it. And it's very interesting. But it also has a color to it. So violet or white. And again, what we have done throughout this week, we have been in the liberating channel. So we went up from the bottom of our chakra to the top of the chakra. So from a manifested place to kind of like an idea, right? Instead of the manifesting channel where you take an idea and you create something, where we have like taken a blockade or something and we're going to an idea, right? So releasing. That's okay. I did my yoga while you did the meditation, as I did mine before. Thought I'd say hi. Great. Okay. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. And and for me at least, it's a way to connect with the body right now, right here, right now. Chakras are a way to connect with the body right here, right now. And so let's see quickly to what the top chakra belongs right now, to what kind of gland the top chakra belongs, because all these chakras are connected to certain glands in our body. So these are the energy centers, right? And at least like that, for me, it like makes a little bit sense. Yeah, okay, this belongs to that, this belongs to that, and I can see it a little bit. Oh yeah, this is earth, then water, then fire, then so on, you know. What was it? Love. Fourth chakra, right? Throat, air. Then sixth, light, exactly. And then we're coming up to thought, and maybe a little bit consciousness. Think about consciousness and awareness. And at least for me, it means a little bit, oh yeah, getting aware of awareness, or getting conscious of consciousness, kind of like with that thought. So yeah. And this place we're talking about, this crown of the chakra, right? A little bit above your head, I have that in mind. This is about the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland, I really don't. I don't know what kind of like where it is located right now in the body, and I want to quickly find out because yeah, it's like a little bit more in the front. It's a little bit more in the front of your brain, and then yesterday we were more in the center of the brain, in this sixth chakra. Yeah. Yeah, with the consciousness. Just seeing, yeah. So let me tell you what we're going to do. You know, it's kind of like hard for me, as you see. Why is it hard for me right now? Yeah, this isn't really about yoga poses right now. That's why I'm kind of holding back the whole time. This isn't really about yoga poses right now. It's more about, or doing yoga poses. It's more about consciousness, and of course, consciousness can be yoga poses and can be doing things. But how I perceive it is more like, oh yeah, consciousness is really coming up if we're like still, if we're not doing that much, if we're sitting and meditating. At least that's it a little bit for me. And of course, yoga and movement can be also perceived as meditation. However, I think they are more connected towards the other chakras. So that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm sitting here right now and just telling you guys about that thing, right? This thing. And for example, singing a mantra would be good. So I would invite you to come to a sit, either down on the pillow or up on a chair. You can feel completely free how you like to sit. Make sure it feels comfortable. Anytime it becomes uncomfortable, feel free to change your sit. And thank you so much for being here, your cup of yoga. Really appreciate that. I checked out your Instagram, by the way, yesterday. It looked really nice. Looks really nice. Good. And yeah, We're going to sing a mantra. I haven't sung a mantra in quite a while. Yeah, in quite a while. The last time we did something like that was together with Flexi Tiffy in the podcast I did with her. And thank you for the support. You're very welcome. Love mantras and chanting, yeah. And the mantra that we're singing is kind of like the mantra that I sung with my teacher quite a lot. It's like the first mantra I learned, but it fits very, very nicely because it's about consciousness. And I do value the meaning of mantras. So I realized, oh yeah, some lineages are not really valuing the meaning of the mantras too much, but exactly here, right now, as we are in the top chakra, it's important to give value to the meaning of the chakra. And let me explain why. Because we're in the jnana, in the kind of like jnana yoga part, which is like knowledge, right? And we want to connect with the meaning of mantras. We don't want to just connect with like the vibrational aspect of it, which is a great part, don't get me wrong, but it's more connected towards like all the other chakras. So we want to have the meaning part connected here to the top chakra. And what it's about, and just briefly explain what the mantra is about. It's about consciousness, it's about getting aware of consciousness. So, can I say it again? The consciousness sees kind of the consciousness. Or realizes, oh, yeah, or gets aware of the awareness. Gets conscious of the consciousness. That's a little bit about it. And it's also about realizing or seeing the love within yourself, and then also seeing the love outside of yourself in a second step. And yeah, that's what the mantra is about. And if you like to join in today, I will guide the mantra first, then we repeat it together, then I'll guide the next part, and we repeat the next part, and I guide the next part, and we repeat the next part. And I just start right now, so feel free to join in if you like. So it goes like that. Om Hrim. So now we repeat together. Om Hrim. Now I go alone. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Repeat. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hrim. Om Hrim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hrim. Om Hrim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hrim. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Tasmai Shri, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha. We go again, one more time, everything like guided. I'm making a little bit bigger parts, and then we sing everything together. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Good. And we're going ahead and we're chanting or singing everything together right now. So feel free to join in whenever you're ready. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. One last time. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 And open up your eyes. Bring your hands in front of the heart together. Again. And slowly come up to a stand, and let's start to move our body a little bit. Take your time transitioning to your stand right now. I can't believe you're chosen a Shiva mantra. I love Shiva, and Om Namah Shivaya is one of my favorite blessings to you. Awesome. Thank you. Let's come to the front of the mat. Yeah, I mean, we want to go for consciousness as we're in the 7th chakra, and Shiva is consciousness, right? Good. Bring your arms up over the head, breathing in deep. Get long from your feet to the top of the fingers. And what other way to start than really going, as we're now at the top of the head, just going into breathing out and coming down into a sun salutation right now. Going to activate our whole body right here, right now. And lifting halfway. Take your time moving. Breathing in. Check with your lower spine here. If there are vertebrae sticking out in your lower spine, check that you come up a little bit more. If you're too far down, then you should feel the vertebrae sticking out. Good. From here, release down, breathing out. Place your hands on the mat, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a little bit, stepping back, downward facing dog. And here, we want to make a little bit of a break, so we come between downward facing dog and plank pose, between downward facing dog and plank pose. So we come a little bit more forward and start to walk your heels up and down. Walk your heels up and down. Have to go, but you take good care. Yeah. Have a wonderful day. Your cup of yoga. See you very soon. See you very soon. Great that you came by and said hi. Your heels up and down. Now from this place of consciousness, bring a lot of awareness into your body that we right now created, also together with the mantra. Feel your body. And then shift yourself a little bit more back, more to your hips up into the sky. Still have your arms really activated. Look between your wrists and come forward, breathing in. And then breathing out, elbows close to your body, 90 degrees down. Release your hips down. Release your body down. Push into the feet, push into the knees, draw the belly in and up, and think forward and up. As you lift yourself a little bit forward and up, your elbows are pointing back. Your head is looking kind of like is in line with the spine and is looking 45 degrees down. So you don't want to lift your head completely up, but you're looking kind of like down. From there, shift yourself slowly back into downward facing dog. Tuck your toes in and shift your hips up in the sky. Great. Looking between the wrists right now and start walking forward. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward, and stand up with a straight back. Bring your arms up into the sky. Breathing in deep, and if you like, slight back bend here, drawing the belly in and up. And then breathing out, forward fold. Take your time, you're moving really, really slowly. And we just went directly into sun salutation. I never did that before, but that's alright, you know. Today, as we have been sitting so long, I think that's a good thing to do. Oh, I had something on my leg. And breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. And bring your hands up to your hips, elbows pointing upward. Bend your knees and stand up with a straight back. Bring your arms up into the sky. And again, forward fold. Yeah, I'm breaking a little bit the pattern here. Lift yourself halfway, breathing in deep. And of course, if you know sun salutation already, you can go in your time doing how it feels good to you. Hey, Dragon Blue. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for coming by. You already missed the whole kind of like seventh chakra thing, unfortunately, right now. But I can tell you something about it if you like, but I think you already know. Releasing the body down. We just came now to the first kind of movement where we went through one cycle of sun salutation and now you're here. And we have been singing a mantra. And from here, move your heels again a little bit. See how it feels right now. Have your shoulders a little bit up. Arms are engaged. Good. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. How are you doing today, Dragon Blue? And coming forward and down. You can put your knees down if you want, or you can lift them up and then release your elbows slowly down. Close to your body and release your hips down. And body. And you know, I was struggling with this topic today because I'm telling you in a moment, breathe in deep, think forward and up and go a little bit deeper than before. If you're doing it the first time, just coming up a little bit. It's alright, drawing the belly in and up. Coming up a little bit deeper if you're doing it the second time already. See how far you can take it. See where it feels good to you. Draw the belly in and up a little bit. Push your feet into the floor, your knees into the floor, and then shift yourself back, downward facing dog, breathing in deep. So I was struggling to teach the seventh chakra today, because you know it's consciousness. It's about consciousness, and yeah. It's just, hey Solar, how are you doing? Thank you for coming by yesterday. I wanted to say that to you. It's consciousness and it's thought. It's not much like movement. All the movement you have in the seventh chakra, it's not really relevant, right? It's more connected. Movement is more connected to all the other chakras. I hope you're doing great. Thank you for everybody that's coming in right now. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Solar? And then looking between your wrists and start to walk up. So now, right now, Solar, if you like to do a sun salutation together with me, you're very welcome to try that out. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing up, and come slowly up. And before we do that, welcome in, Pumpkin, how are you doing? Hey, Dragon Blue. Thank you so much. The Solar gifted a tier 1 sub to Dragon Blue. You're so amazing, Solar. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're so supporting to me. It's amazing. Thank you so much. I honor that so deeply. And we're always doing like this little movement that I love to do. And this is for you and of course for Dragon Blue. And Dragon Blue is supporting me a lot. Pumpkin is supporting me a lot. You are supporting me a lot, so I really appreciate that a lot. And yeah, we are growing. Yesterday we have had such a wonderful stream. It's not about, it's not about growing. It's about teaching what I love, right? Of course, growing is another factor of it, but the main part is like teaching about what I love, and if I can have an impact in one's life, that's enough for me. That's how I feel about it. So what we're doing here, come to a stand please, if you like. You can also do it sitting if you're sitting right now. And bring your hands in front of you, warm up your hands right now. This is for you, Solar, this is for you and Dragon Blue. Warm up your hands and then bring your hands in front of your eyes, just like 5 millimeters away from each other, so barely away from your eyes, almost connected to your face. And feel the warmth of the hands emitting to your face right now. And today, we're really conscious about it. We're really feeling the warmth. We're really aware. Good. And then slowly we release the hands down onto the face. The fingers are connected onto the face, and slowly, as rain would fall down on your skin, draw the fingers down. Draw the fingers down on your face. Good. Release the arms down next to your body and bring your arms up next to your sides. Bring the wrists a little bit over the shoulders, and you can either open up your eyes or you can have your eyes closed and just listen to my voice as you like. And we are getting long right now from the feet to the top of the head. Breathing in deep. Get long as you're breathing in. Long, 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 long. Good. And from here, release your breath. And again, breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. Get long from your shoulders out to the fingers. Breathing in. Great. And next thing we're doing, release again your breath. Release the length a little. Next thing you're doing, breathe in deep. Extend the fingers away from each other. Breathing out. Release. And again, thinking now, hugging the whole world. Giving you guys, giving everybody a big hug. Breathing in deep. Get long from your feet to the top of the head. Get long from your shoulders to your fingers. Extend the fingers away from each other. And give yourself a big, big, big hug. Hug the whole world. See how that feels. Smile a little. How does that feel? This one is for you, Dragon Blue and Solar. Thank you so much for this gifted sub. I really appreciate that a lot. That's a big hug for you guys, for everybody that is here right now. Smile and release. Bring the other hand on top. Big hug. Smile. How does that feel for you? Good. Release your arms. Release your arms. Let me check out the chat. I will be lurking as I'm on a new game of Greedfall. Finally beat it, but I'm keeping you tapped up. Thank you, Solar. That's cool. Dragon Blue likes it a lot. Thank you. And yeah, I hope you liked that little sequence. And that was for you, Solar, and for Dragon Blue. Let's come to the front of the mat again. And again, Solar, if you like to join in, feel free. If you're good, you're good. That's all right. I respect and honor that deeply. But at any point, if you like to do some yoga, I'm here for you every day. And thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate that so much. But now enough said. We're going to do one more time the last sun salutation. Then we're kind of closing it already. So we haven't done that much physicality, but that's all right because we're in the top of the chakra today. We have talked a lot about the top of the chakra, which has the meaning of thought, consciousness, and all kind of like this kind of related things, right? Good. So bring your arms up, breathing in deep. Get long, long, long. From your feet to the top of the fingers, feel really stretched. And breathing out, falling forward. Bend your knees, folding forward down. Really make all these movements really, really aware. Then bring yourself up halfway. Check with your lower spine that it's not rounding. So no vertebrae are pushing out. If there are vertebrae sticking out, come up a little bit more. And then breathing out, releasing down. Place your hands down. Make sure your mounts of the fingers are rooted. Claw your fingers. Step or jump back. I jump back to the... Good. And it's all good, you know, only where you are today. That's awesome. That's amazing. You're doing such a great job. And walk a little your heels up and down. Again, chest a little bit up, hips up. Your arms are engaged a lot. Claw your fingers maybe. Clawing your fingers into the mat if you have a mat. Good. And from there, shift yourself forward, either onto the knees. You can put your knees down or release your elbows next to your body. Have the elbows next to your body, 90 degrees. Coming to 90 degrees with your elbows, and then release your hips down. Release your body down. Push your feet into the floor, push your knees into the floor. Draw the belly in and up. And think forward and up as you lift yourself forward and up. If you're doing it the first time, you can stay down here. If you like, if you're doing it the second or third time, you can go a little bit more up. Shoulder blades are on the back together, maybe. Drawing the belly in and up. Right. How does it feel today? Your head is in alignment with the spine. And shift yourself back to downward facing dog. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Claw your fingers. Good. Look between your wrists. Breathe in deep. And walk forward. And here, I'll invite you to stay a little bit in forward fold right here, right now. Shift your hips over the heels as good as you can. So a lot of the weight will be over the toes. Release your forward, or releasing forward fold your head a little bit so you can nod your head slightly. What you should feel is that it's really released. You just nod once and then you let go. And see how that feels. Good. Shifting your hips really over the heels as good as you can. And then bring your hands up to your hips. Bend your knees a lot. Elbows are pointing up to the sky. And we're standing up with a straight back. Right. So, you guys, come into the middle of the mat. Your feet are a little bit apart and start jumping out of the knees. I just want to really have a great closing sequence. So this is really something that activates your whole body. Should feel really great. Jumping out of the knees, releasing the shoulders, releasing the neck. And then you can intensify by jumping out of the heels or even leaving completely the floor. If there's some pain in your body right here, right now, please feel free to just can I say it? Stop and stand. And we are also coming back slowly. Release and to a stand. Good. And from here, open your eyes and let's come back to our back. Lying on your back, on the mat. Thank you for everybody that's here. And by the way, Shawn is also excited. Woohoo! You guys are amazing. Thank you for all the support, Solar and Pumpkin and Red and Blue. Woohoo! Yeah! Good. Okay, lying on your back. We're just bringing the hands next to our body into cactus pose. Fingers are pointing up. Draw your knees in and release your knees to the right and then to the left. So just the windshield wipers to the right and to the left. How does that feel to you today? Great. Doing amazing. Great job. Breathe in deep. And preparing yourself for Shavasana. Already thinking about Shavasana. Final relaxation pose. So extend your feet out, your legs out. Bring your hands next to your body. Palms are pointing up towards the sky. Legs are further away from each other. Arms are a little bit away from your body. Palms are pointing towards the sky. Toes are facing away from each other. You're doing amazing. And in this position, just be releasing everything. Just be. I will get you back out of this position in about 2 minutes. So just be. Just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. And when you're ready, coming back to your body, drawing the knees in towards your belly, have your eyes still closed. Shifting yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down in a side body position right now, and making this side body position comfortable for yourself. In this side body position, release all the tension right now. Release the shoulders, the neck, the tongue, softening the skin of the face. Release the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Release the chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the heels, the toes. Good. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. One more time. Give yourself the permission to breathe. And with your next breath, honoring the consciousness, honoring the awareness in your body, within your body, honoring the thoughts, breathing in deep. And releasing. With your next breath, lift yourself up through the side and come into a final sitting pose. Have your eyes still closed in the process if possible. Breathing in deep, lift yourself up. Thank you so much. Bring your hands in the front of the heart together as soon as you're there. As soon as you're there, bring the hands in front of the heart together. Good. Honoring your consciousness, honoring your yoga practice today. I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Namaste. And you can release your arms, opening up your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I truly enjoyed it. Everybody that came by, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, Dragon Blue. Thank you so much for being here, Pumpkin. And thank you so much for being here, Solar. And also your cup of yoga. Thank you so much for stopping by. She's not here anymore, but that's all right. And yeah, let's come to the questions right now. Thank you so much for the questions, by the way, Pumpkin. That's a good question. Like, what is this Sahasrara, right? I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. But that's the Sanskrit name for the 7th chakra. So where's the 7th chakra? It's at the crown of the head. It's connected to the pituitary gland. It's hard for me to say it. Pituitary gland, which is somewhat like in between your eyes, maybe a little bit above, and slightly into your head. So rather in the front of your brain. It's connected to that. and it has the meaning of consciousness, of thought, and what's important is you're saying something like, your question was, is this a kind of yoga? Not directly, but you're not far off. You're not far off, Pumpkin. So there's a yoga called Jnana Yoga. That's the yoga of knowledge. So you're kind of taking the way of knowledge to get to enlightenment. Let's say it like that. Easy said like that. You're taking the way of knowledge to get to enlightenment. And what that means is you're really, maybe you're going through science. Maybe you're learning a lot about science and you're studying science and you're doing experiments and such, and you're really going deeply into this knowledge way. So that's Jnana Yoga. But it could also have an easier meaning of like giving mantras like a meaning. So mantras have a meaning, right? And if you're just honoring the vibrational qualities, that's all right. I'm not saying that's bad or that's good. But if you're just honoring the vibrational qualities, then you're rather in the lower chakras. If you're bringing like also the knowledge to it of what kind of meaning has it to you, then you're also in like the upper chakras, at least like from this explanation, how it's explained, right? How it's explained. And that doesn't mean you won't get to enlightenment. It's just another way. It's just another way. You know, there's bhakti yoga, that's karma yoga, that's all these different kind of yogas. That's of course hatha yoga. There's tantra. Did I say karma already? I forgot about karma yoga. Yeah. And karma yoga is kind of like helping out others, as you probably could imagine. And all these yogas can lead to enlightenment in one way, right? I mean, probably hatha yoga is more like taking care of your body and building up the fundament. So you can go to enlightenment with either bhakti, karma, jnana, and what is the last one? It's 4. Give me a moment. Raja yoga. And now I don't want to tell you something wrong here right now. So let me quickly look up the Jnana Yoga. No, it's right. The path of knowledge, exactly. But what is then Raja Yoga? Yeah, the Raja Yoga is connected to the yoga system of Patanjali, and it kind of means like the the best of yoga. Yeah. You know what? I need to investigate there further, unfortunately. I'm glad to see your interest in chakra yoga, says Dragon Blue Gov. That's awesome. And you guys, if you have any more questions, please feel free to ask. I try to answer them as good as I can, you know. My knowledge is still a little bit, you know, I'm working on it really, really hard. But at least as it comes to these yoga paths, I know what's karma, I know what's bhakti, I know what's jnana is, and I can explain it. However, what's Raja Yoga exactly? It's just like, yeah, it's not really clear. Even if I read the Wikipedia, it's not really clear. It's like not really tangible for me, and yeah, it feels strange because you know I get all these answers out of this book, but then I don't know what's Raja Yoga, and kind of Raja Yoga is, in my opinion, like the fourth one, but yeah, maybe it's just another way to enlightenment where we don't need to know everything, right? And I mean, there are multiple, so why are there so many paths to enlightenment? We are all different, right? And we need some different ways to live our lives in, right? So you can pick your path and go long. Your way. Yeah. With that said, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm Marcel, and today's yoga lesson was a little different than usual. So we just sung mantras, by the way, and we had a good time with it. We're really honored this 7th chakra, and again, we're closing now with this whole chakra practice, with this chakra week. I very much enjoyed it. I could learn a lot. I could teach a lot. It was very, very fruitful for me. I hope it was also for you. And what it was about, we went through the lowest chakra, from the earth to the water, to the sexual energy, from the roots, right, to the water, to the fire, to love, to air, to light, and to the top, to consciousness. And we went through this way and we manifested. We or we kind of like took the manifestation, took a blockade, and we released that blockade up. This is the path of, or not the path, but the channel of liberation. And then there's also the channel of manifestation, what is taking from a thought down to the earth. And that's very, very beautiful in my opinion, to see it a little bit like that, and to connect a little bit like that. And all these chakras are connected to glands. Again, I see them as in a way to connect with the body and to learn more about the body, learn more what's going on inside of you, how you're feeling, to look a little bit deeper, just this tiny little bit. Good. So with that said, yeah, I'm Marcel. I'm here for the instructions. This is Shawn. He's here for energy, entertainment, and motivation. Woohoo! Yeah, you guys, you learned so much about chakras. I hope you liked it. Shucha yoga to me is really deep yoga, like ancient practice, and it is about cleanse of the mind and body, becoming pure, mastering innocence of being one and one none. Okay, I never heard this term, by the way. Dragon Blue, all at the same time. yeah, yes, of course. Um, you're connecting with being like this oneness, yes. Ancient practice. Okay. You know, uh, are you sure you wanted to write Shucha? So I was talking before about this one here, about Raja Yoga. I don't know about that, but I can look it up. So thank you so much for sharing, Dragon Blue. And yeah, if you guys like to talk a little bit more, maybe later on, I will be on later at 4 o'clock in the evening, so 4 p.m. Central European time. I will be working on the next questions for the next podcast. I will be preparing the next week. I will do quite a lot of things. I'm not really sure. I really need to get my act going with the podcast editing. I have 3 podcasts to edit right now, and just one is kind of like finished and up and running. So I'll try to do that maybe today, but it's a lot of work, and I need to cut everything, and yeah. So I'll take my time there for sure, and I'll do it for you, especially also Dragon Blue, as I heard you like to listen to them, or would like to listen to them on Spotify. I honor that deeply, by the way. And yeah, I don't know about Chucha Yoga, but yeah, thank you so much for being here, you guys. And if you have any questions, always feel free to ask me in the Discord. Or if you have any suggestions or ideas, let me know. And yeah, I would love to see you later. With that said, for everybody else that's here, I appreciate every follow you can give me here on Twitch. I appreciate every follow you can, or subscription you can give me on YouTube. That's free. I've got now 3 Raja Yoga I need to study on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about Chucha Yoga. Thank you. I just read that Raja Yoga is about the yoga of potentially, so this meaning the 8 limbs of yoga, right? With the 8 limbs of yoga, probably you heard about that, about Ashtanga yoga and such. Yeah, it's just another way. And there's so much to learn. And with that said, yeah, so said, please join my Discord if you're new here. If you have any questions, right, you can ask me also there. Follow me here, go to YouTube, subscribe there. I'm teaching every day from 7 to 7:45 normally, Central European time, yoga. If you like to join in just into meditation, I start at 6:30 p.m. Central European time for an half hour. Feel free to join in there. Thank you so much for being here. And one more thing before we head out and we rate somebody, of course. Yeah, I'm going to be online at 4 o'clock. This will be in 8 hours. I will be online again. And maybe see you there. If you have some more additional questions, we could look into there exactly what Raja Yoga is to really figure that out once and for all. And yeah. Let's finish it up. Thank you so much. Wanternart destroying, Salty's doing Twitch things. Yeah, but you know, my dear friend Solar came by, and I kind of want to repay him at least with a little raid, right? If he's still online. Yeah. We're going over to Solar right now. So Dragon Blue, I appreciate you telling me who's doing what, and Saltin Vantarnart, yeah. So, but still, I want to go over to Solar and kind of tell him thank you again. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are in the world. And see you very, very soon. Thank you so much for being here. And also thank you so much for the discussion yesterday, Dragon Blue. I really enjoyed it. It was, you know, it was hard to follow. It was a lot of information, quick. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. The after discussion, and it really helped me a lot. Yeah. See you very soon, you guys. Let's go and raid my dear Solar. And you guys, you know it already. We have now these wonderful emotes. We're raiding with love. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye, you guys. You're really making my day for coming in and staying a little bit with me here and talking to me. It means very much to me. So bye, you guys. See you very soon. Let's go.
Popcorn. Have fun with the fights that I'm about to do, because I may die. Anyway, Marcel, how was your yoga? Wait, hold on 1 second. Rating with love. Okay. Oh, I missed. I did, and thank you. Oh, for the sub. Okay, yeah, no problem. Just make sure you use the emotes in good health. But I hope you enjoy. If I do entertain, I am not the one to ask for follows. I really don't. But yeah, the way that I'm saying it makes it really seem like I am. Feel free, if you are entertained, drop the follow or drop a follow. Come by whenever you want. This is a very chill community. I already follow you. You do? Oh, okay. Well, shit. Thank you.
I normally lurk.
You normally lurk. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I've never got the notification. Okay. Well, thank you. And Marcel, you're welcome. Of course. You support me, I support you. Marcel, you love those gift subs, don't you? Don't lie. Deep down right here, you're always like, Saul's a good guy. Saul's a good guy. But anyway, let's go ahead and
You
show a little bit of a...
You are an angel, man.
We are starting a new run through of the game because I beat it, and I can't even put those on because I don't have endurance. But that's whatever. Anyway, oh, by the way, sugar. Wait, let me edit my title.
You don't need to do this, but I really appreciate you supporting me a lot.
There you go. You don't need it, but I really appreciate you supporting me a lot. I know I don't need to do it, but I want to do it. That's okay. But yeah, we have commands. We got
By the way,
make a little thing in the panel. I'm gonna be editing that tomorrow. We're gonna I'm gonna go ahead and show all the commands that you can use. But we have I lurk, I cheer.
By the way, also thanks for coming by yesterday.
I back, all that stuff. I call the exclamation point I. But anyway, you're not here to watch me fight. So let's do it. Woo! Good day. Welcome to the arena. Is this your first time? Well, have you ever seen me here before? The crowd just loves to see new faces. So, Swiss art. Lurk. Hey. Hello. Welcome, Swiss. My brother is having is busy and wants to see. I love that contract or that the command. My brother is having mod problems with Skyrim. I'm gonna be a few, but anyway, yeah. Take your time, dude. I'll be right here. We're gonna be in the arena for a bit. I'll shoot you a message just in case. But Swiss, how you doing, man? And Dragon, how are you tonight? And especially Marcel. One, again, thank you for the raid. Two, how are you doing after your yoga session? How do you feel?
We had a blast doing yoga.
I kind of did a little interpretation of your yoga while I was sitting down because I was in the middle of in the stream. So I didn't want to, like, stand up and just do yoga. So.
Thanks
Yeah,
so
anyway,
much.
Let's do the first challenge.
As soon as you're ready, you can jump right in. My lords and ladies, here is a new team of fighters.
We had a blast doing yoga. Thanks so much.
Well, let's do it. Doing fine. How you been?
We had a blast doing yoga.
Alright, Swiss, well, enjoy. The game's really kind of not really meant for everybody, but
We had a blast doing yoga.
answered my question.
Oh, I forgot to turn it off. Ah, always. Hi, Swiss.
We also have a channel.
Hi, Swiss. I forgot to turn off the stream.